So let's say hypothetically that we got two identical graphics cards and we try and run them in SLI in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What is going to happen? Let's find out. So hey, how is it going guys? It's Robin here, glad you made it. If you're interested in tech, cheap PC components and gaming accessories, consider subscribing and don't forget to tap the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. In today's video, we're gonna be testing SLI in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and this is kind of like a new series here on the channel where we're going to be testing two graphics cards in the most popular games to find out if dual GPU is still something to consider. Now we have seen in games such as GTA 5 how you can pretty much double your performance by tossing in another graphics card, so it's definitely something you maybe want to consider if you want to get away with better performance without purchasing a new graphics card. Now I want to know in the comments below guys, what games would you like me to test in future videos? First game is gonna be, that's right, Assassin's Odyssey, but we're gonna be following up with other games as well. Now a few things before we begin the testing. So I'll be using the latest driver available from Nvidia, which is the 416.34 as of posting the video. Now I'm gonna be testing with my own gaming rig, which is an AMD Ryzen 1700. We got a 370X board from Asus, and we got 16 gigs of RAM running in 3000 MHz, and I'm running the latest build of Windows 10. Now what graphics cards am I using? Well, I got two GTX 970 here. Now are you going to see the exact same numbers with your dual CPU setup? Most likely not, if you not have the same specs, if you don't have the same graphics cards and the same CPU as I do, of course. But that's not the important part. This video will tell if it's worth getting another graphics card and run them together. Basically, let's start by deactivating SLI and kick the testing off with just one single card. I'm gonna be running the built-in benchmark in Assassin's Creed, and I'm gonna be tracking the frame rate with the built-in benchmark tool, and I also got another monitor where I'm gonna be tracking how much the CPU and GPU is being utilized throughout the testing phase. So what we can say, by running just one card, it shows us that with running in very high settings, which include anti-aliasing set to high, we are averaging 33 frames per second with a minimum at 10 and a max at 82, and this is basically console gaming. And so with just one single GTX 970 aiming at high with anti-aliasing might just be a little bit too lofty. Worth noting here is that the GPU was staying at 100% load throughout this whole testing, and the CPU fluctuated around the 30 to 40% mark. Now I decided I wanted to go another run with AA completely turned off, and that resulted in a much more manageable 38 frames average and a minimum at 18 and a max over the 100 mark. Still though, it is a little bit too much for a single card to handle. This is where SLI could potentially change everything. So what happens when you decide to turn on SLI then? Let's have a go. So we're gonna be running with the exact same settings as we did for the first two rounds, and everything set to very high with anti-aliasing set to high. And here comes the sad truth: running two graphics cards in Assassin's Creed Odyssey will, believe it or not, actually result in a worse gaming experience. With a maximum number of 67 FPS, we have effectively lost 15 FPS by activating SLI here, and the same thing repeats itself in the next round as well. Now I was monitoring the task manager while I was running the benchmark on my other screen, and it turns out that the second GPU is barely even utilized, so it's clear that Ubisoft decided to skip SLI in this game, and that also means that they're following up the trend of previous games in the series as well, who were also lacking multi-GPU support as well. I gotta say guys, I am a little bit sad here to be honest. So that means that although some games still are supporting SLI, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is just not one of them. And with that said, if you're looking for a great budget graphics card right now and you want to be able to enjoy many games at high settings, 1080p, one of the best options is the GTX 1060 6GB version. I'll link that card up down below for you guys, which I highly recommend. Now, does this mean that SLI is officially dead then? Of course not, we gotta try other games as well. Now, what other games would you like me to be testing? Let me know in the comments below guys. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. Sad news unfortunately. Yeah guys, that's gotta cut it for this one. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, have an awesome day, alright? Bye!